Hi, welcome back to My Mom Life. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Jordan, and today we're making Amish cinnamon bread. Let's get started. Here are all of the ingredients. This is super simple to make. You're going to need 2 sticks of softened butter, 2 eggs, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 2 cups of buttermilk. You're also going to need 2 cups plus 2/3 cup of sugar and 4 cups of flour. I am starting by putting my butter and eggs and sugar in a bowl. Just 2 cups of sugar for now, and then the other 2/3 of a cup of sugar is going to go with the cinnamon as like a sprinkle in the middle of the bread and on top. This Amish cinnamon bread reminds me so much of when I was a kid, because when I was a kid there was this thing called Amish friendship bread, and let me know down below if you know what I'm talking about. It was like your friend would give you this bag of like starter for a bread, and every day you would add something to it and you would like squish it together. It was in like a gallon Ziploc bag, and it was like once you were done and you baked it, you would have another starter to give another friend, and then you would bake yourself some. Anyways, it reminds me so much of that because it was like a sweet cinnamon bread. So that is why this is called Amish cinnamon bread. So I'm going to, like I said, put the butter, sugar, and eggs in my bowl, and I'm going to go ahead and beat that together until it is nice and creamy. This recipe is going to make 2 loaves of cinnamon bread. So if you wanted to split this recipe in half and make just 1 loaf, you could easily do that. So I'm going to beat this together until it is fluffy, and then I will add in the rest of our ingredients. This is super simple. There aren't a lot of ingredients really. So now I'm going to add in the buttermilk, the flour, and the baking soda. Give it another mix. It's going to be a super thick batter. So once I start mixing it and the beaters are having trouble mixing it, I go ahead and switch to a wooden spoon and finish mixing that way. And then I will make the cinnamon sugar mixture. Okay, my batter is all done. I'm going to set that aside and go ahead and make our cinnamon and sugar. It's 2/3 a cup of white sugar and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. You're going to mix it up, and then we are ready to grease our pans. Now you're going to see mine. I greased and floured mine. My loaf pans are like terrible. Everything sticks, so I flour them. 2, I need new loaf pans. Let's just say that. But I'm going to get my loaf pans ready, and then we are going to put the batter in and the cinnamon sugar, and then another layer of batter, and then we will bake it up. You do want to have your oven preheated to 350 degrees, and this does take a while to bake. Quick breads usually take a while, so about an hour. Check it at 50 minutes if You can put a toothpick in and it comes out clean, then you know that it is done. So I'm going to put 1/4 of the batter down into each of my loaf pans, and then I will sprinkle on a good amount of cinnamon sugar. You do want to save some for the top though. So here I am just putting some of that batter in. You're going to spread it out and then put on some cinnamon sugar, and then we will put the rest of our batter on and then carefully spread that over the cinnamon sugar and then top with another layer of the cinnamon sugar mixture. This reminds me of a coffee cake or just a quick bread, you know, any quick bread. It's a sweet cake-like bread and it's super yummy with coffee, but you could have this for dessert easily because, I mean, look at all the sugar that's in it. So once I get my loaf pans filled up, I'm gonna bake this in a 350-degree oven for about 50 to 60 minutes. Here is our finished product. Like I said, it makes 2 loaves, so I sliced up one for you so you could see the layer of cinnamon sugar on the inside. I think it is a beautiful bread, and it is so tasty for breakfast, coffee, or as a dessert. So I hope that you try this recipe. If you do, leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Did you ever do friendship bread when you were a kid? Let me know, or was that just something that I remember? I don't know. If you're new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe, and if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye, guys.